Hey guys, welcome back to another video on the channel, and in this video we're going to take a look at the AviumUI, which is another Android 16 based ROM for our Galaxy S7, the S7 Edge, the Note 7 and the Note FE. So without wasting any more time, let's take a look at it. So guys, starting with the about device page, this is the AviumUI banner. You can see we also have this logo of AviumUI and the background blurred wallpaper. Here's some device info. Down here you can see maintainer info. Getting down you can see we have Android version 16. This shows all the version info. This is the Android 16 and we have the December 2025 security patch, and we also do get the Chronos kernel default. This is the home screen, and you can see we have this default wallpaper looking nice. We have at a glance some apps here. And you can see the app drawer, we get all these basic apps. This is based on LineageOS, by the way. And you have some really different apps like gallery, notes. Otherwise we have your basic AudioFX music from Lineage. We also have a treble app to move down some custom settings. And we also do have cat share for file transfer with Bluetooth or maybe network. As it says, you can see you can discover your device and you can share it using cat share. So I have never tried using this, but yeah, if you want to share files you can use this app. Now let's check the home screen settings, which is the launcher settings, and here we have a lot of options. We have icons customization, and you can see you can add notification dots. We have home screen, a lot more stuff to customize. We can add a lot more stuff here. App drawer, you can see app drawer customization, themed icons into the app drawer as well. Then into gestures we have double tap, we have shake phone to clear all tasks, and we have a lot of options inside double tap, so you can customize it easily. And getting back, we have recent options customizations. We have memory info. So when you let it restart. When you check down here, you can see you have your memory info, 1.2 GB available out of 4 GB. And miscellaneous, we have home screen rotation, suggestions, restart manually, hidden and protected apps. Into about, as you can see, this is the Avium launcher based on TWRP launcher, and yes, all the teams which have contributed towards the project. Let's take a look at the lock screen, which is the main highlight of the AviumUI custom ROM, and this is the lock screen. And there are a lot of custom lock screen styles which we are going to check out later on. First, we are going to explore all the basic settings that we have been provided into this ROM. And as this is based on LineageOS, we're going to see a lot of LineageOS elements. So this is the Android 16 settings app. Let's first move into display, because other than that stuff is totally the same. Lock screen, screen timeout, dark theme. We have pure black theme, which we have a new feature in Android 16. We have pure black, and if you disable this is the default, your dark theme, how it looks. But if you turn on pure black, this is a really good, a nice option for your AMOLED or LED devices. With LED display obviously. And we have LiveDisplay, we have LiveDisplay reading mode, color calibration, we have colors. You can choose from natural, boosted, saturated and adaptive. Then we have color out contrast, and we can also change, if you want medium contrast, you want higher contrast, you can set that accordingly. And that's how your UI, it will change a bit of your colors and move them into higher contrast. We have night light. We have peak refresh rate. Obviously it's just a single 59 Hz, which is 60 Hz. And we have pocket mode, and this is a new battery friendly pocket mode which is present in AviumUI. So if you have your device closed and if you have your hand on the sensor, your device will not turn on, or it will turn on and it will basically turn off again. So this is a great for people who have their phone in pockets and those who have those accidental touches. This is a great option for them. And you can see easily the phone has like blackened itself. It has turned on off the screen, so it means you can easily put the phone into your pocket and you can like just do your things. So that is really nice. Now moving into wallpaper and style, here we have your lock screen options, clock option to customize the clock in smaller size or the colors. You have icons, your system icons, you can change basic Android 16, all the icons which have been present. Also into the font, you have all the basic fonts present, no additional stuff. This is a very basic ROM with all the settings which have been normal. Those are there. Then also in the home screen, themed icons, contrast, upgrade icon, font, same node stuff. We have icon shapes, which you can configure, and that will apply to the system. So this is a really basic kind of ROM when it comes to elements, home screen and lock screen wallpapers and all that. When you click to change wallpapers, you do get LineageOS wallpapers. You can see other than the basic wallpaper, which LineageOS comes with pre-applied, which has been replaced by the AviumUI wallpaper. But other than that, we have the LineageOS wallpapers pre-installed. Into settings system tab, there is the customization AviumLab. But before that, we're going to check out all the basics. So yeah, buttons, your power menu, you have advanced restart, all the LineageOS basic stuff is there. Wake device, reorient, partial screenshot, status bar, and same LineageOS settings regarding battery, style, the clock styles, everything is here. So that's not an issue. We have gestures, we have double press power button, navigation mode, and yeah, everything, whatever you have in other ROMs is there. Navigation hint, we don't have that IME hide button, but yeah, that's what present in the LineageOS. So we have the same stuff, the basic stuff. Now we don't have a customized tab to check out AviumUI customizations because not a lot of things are here into system. We have the moon suggestions, AviumLab, and pop-up view, which is the custom stuff. So moon suggestions, as you can see, we get this window, this theme and stuff. You can see swipe floating icon right to cancel suggestion. We do not upload any of your data, so obviously the data is stored locally, which you can add. And you can see temporary screen always on. We have flashlight suggestions. So I'm recommending to turn this off because always on obviously is not working, and yeah, obviously it's about dimming the system, but still just keep it off. And we have flashlight suggestions, so if you have turned on the flashlight, it will give you a small suggestion to turn it off. This is a quick feature. Music app suggestions, so if you put on your ear headphones, it will suggest you to turn on the click on the music app or just open it. Open link in app, you have quick URL, same, it will just give you suggestions to open that app in browser instead of that app. We have delivery suggestion, and this is only available for some SFF Express, which is kind of not present globally. So whatever you have, if you have that tracking app or that courier, you can just use it to track it. Now we have the app pop-up view, which you can add your apps on. So I have added some apps. Let me show you how it works. So you have to swipe from the corner of your screen and you have this app view, which looks nice. You can add some quick apps if you have a lot of apps in your app drawer, and you can easily access those apps. Click on them and those will easily open. Oops. You can see it will open in a pop-up view. So it is great if you want some apps to be overlaid on your other apps, then you can easily choose from your quick actions. It's a great option. Now let's take a look at the AviumLab. So let's enter it, and you have status bar, lyrics, you have music lock screen. Now these are the options which you might have seen in previous ROM videos too. Like in a lot of custom ROMs it is present. These two options we are going to explore later. We have disable lock screen dimming. So this will dim the lock screen before it turns it off. And we have launcher transition blur. I have disabled blur, so I don't need this option. Then we have disable sensors for 6 seconds. We have screen text extraction. We have force screenshot, which is the ignore window secure flags, which is going to remove the restriction of taking screenshots. And yeah, lock screen dimming is also a good option. You can disable that. And you have custom lock screen and depth wallpaper. First, let's take a look at the custom lock screen. Now, we have a lot of custom lock screens here you can choose from. I have set a lot and they look nice. First, let's set this one. This is the larger clock. Oops. And it will restart the system UI and you will get your brand new lock screen style, which looks really nice. You can explore other options too. Most of them have those Chinese and Japanese symbols. I don't understand what language is that, but yeah, it has those Chinese symbols, so you can skip that. But yeah, these wallpapers, these clocks, lock screen clock styles look really nice if you want something new to try. And the last option for today, depth wallpaper. So when you turn this on, you get this custom wallpaper, which is pre-applied, which will give you that option, how it works. So you can see the wallpaper and the clock has been hidden. So if you want your own wallpaper, you can go through here, it will say load AI model. You can let this load, and after that you get the screen. You can select a wallpaper file, your mask file, and you can choose custom files accordingly. So this is how you can use the depth wallpaper. I don't know the exact process, but yeah, you guys can install it and try it on your own. And guys, that was it for the AviumUI based on Android 16, and it uses LineageOS 23 as the base. And I hope you guys have liked this video. If you did, press the like button. If not, the dislike button. Subscribe here, the red button for more videos. Join the channel. Somewhere here the button is, you can check the I button for your you can see LineageOS installation, which is the same installation video for the AviumUI. Please download files from the description down below and use that process. And that is it. I hope you guys liked it, and it's done obviously before. So take care guys, and bye bye. See you soon with another videos of Galaxy S7. Bye bye guys. Take care.